The subject of these tutorials will be surrounding Windows and some of its advanced functions. I like using the command prompt, and I'm hoping soon you will too. Okay, so we're going to be diving on in to a Windows tutorial. This tutorial is going to be based off of the command prompt and how to get there, as well as setting up a bat file that will allow you to actually pre-automate commands and functions. So let's move on over to the actual presentation. So as I said, it's going to consist of the introduction, accessing run, accessing the command prompt, a couple useful commands, saving as a bat file, and the conclusion. Just a quick intro. So here you go. You can access run by typing in the search bar run, or using the Windows R key. I'll show you this now. So in search, you can type run. Run pops up. You can see I already previously put in CMD in there. The other option is Windows R, which does the exact same thing. I prefer just using Windows R. That gives you that window that you've already seen. Couple of the most commonly used commands, or commands that I would use. Control opens the control panel. Task Manager opens up the Task Manager. CMD command prompt, which you're going to be using soon. NetPLWiz, that's for accessing user accounts. Regedit, editing the register. It's more of an advanced thing. You might end up using it. Okay, so now it's CMD. Now you can access that by using the run command and typing in CMD, or hitting the Windows key X, which gives you a bunch of functions, and then running it. Now I have PowerShell installed, so you're just going to end up seeing Windows PowerShell when I do that. But for the most part, I just hit Windows R and then type in CMD. Couple of the useful functions: the scan now, DNS lookup, ping, path ping, trace route, and IP config. I use the last four the most. Now diving on into the function we're going to be using today, which is the shutdown function. Listed on the screen there is a bunch of the other options you can use when using the shutdown function. So how you're going to get there is Windows key run, type in CMD. Click OK or hit enter, and there you go. You're going to get the command prompt. Now in here you can type in some of those functions. I'm not actually going to do it because it'll show some information that'll compromise my computer, but you can type in things like IP config, trace route, and so on. Now here we're going to do the shutdown command. Now when we do it, we're going to actually set a timer just so we're not shutting down the system. So T option, 7200 is approximately 2 hours. Hit that, and you're going to get a nice little notification saying that you have a timer set. Now, in order to exit it, we're just going to hit Shutdown, which will stop the scheduled shutdown. Now the next thing we're going to end up doing is actually setting up a batch file that we can execute in order to do a shutdown. So what you want to do is right click, create a new file. I'm going to label it shut. Remove the .txt. Right click on it, edit, and then you have Notepad. Type in shutdown st, set up a timer. On the next line, type pause. Make sure you save it. Then go right click, run as administrator, and you're going to get that notification. Now here, I'm just going to open up command prompt again. I'm going to do the same thing we did last time, just to disable the scheduled shutdown. So in summary, we covered the run command, opening up the command prompt, and setting up a bat file. Any further questions can be answered in the Discord server or on the Twitch chat, in the comments, and so on.